Rand has taken over Cognito Inc., and Reagan is frustrated out of her mind. However, her annoyance and concern for the change in the regime aren't shared by all. They are indifferent to whoever the new white guy dictator is running the shop. Not Reagan, though. She can't stay put and tolerate her amoral father ripping apart the company for getting back together with his ex-wife. Later, at the Burning Man-style gathering of secret societies, Ron Steedler, the memory-erasing guy working for the Illuminati, clashes with Reagan while both of them are trying to get revenge on their bosses. They eventually realize they share similar goals and reconcile, which quickly escalates into a steamy hookup. The two start dating and having steamy sessions inside closets, hiding away from their respective companies that are cutthroat rivals of each other. Meanwhile, new adventures and shenanigans ensue. The crew attends Magic Mike's class reunion, and Temeko gets into a new relationship with Keanu Reeves, who turns out to be a part of the Hollywood A-lister vampire club. The affair eventually ends shortly after Keanu's identity is revealed. Meanwhile, Rand sends Reagan on a mission to the Vatican, where she must turn the new woke pope into an extremely religious, fear-mongering puppet. She takes Ron on the mission as their vacation getaway, but it all turns into a nightmare when the mission goes awry. In the end, Reagan tells Ron how she wanted to ask him out on a date, but also know if he'd be okay dating her or not. Ron admits he couldn't ask her on a date because he didn't deem himself worthy enough. The two kiss and resolve the crisis, starting their new relationship amid all the chaos and unfavorable circumstances. As Ron crosses his threshold for tolerating and living with the immoral workings of all these secret societies, Reagan finally decides to introduce him to his crew and also convince him to jump ship and join Cognito Inc. However, that also goes wrong, and Ron is incredibly distressed seeing how vile and diabolical Cognito Inc. is as a company as well. He goes away, telling Reagan that he needs time to think. Meanwhile, Rand's desperate attempts to get back together with Temeko result in various disasters at Cognito Inc., and the Robes take notice. Later on, a reality-altering machine he developed with JR starts emanating waves of anomaly that alter reality, causing chaos and threatening the existence of the whole universe. Thankfully, Reagan and the crew arrive and help avert the mega crisis, with Reagan sharing a tender moment with her father and convincing him to give himself up and spend some time in the Robes' prison. Meanwhile, the Robes invite Reagan to their place and offer her a place at their table. However, she's also been recently asked by Ron to think it all over and accompany him to a remote place where they spend their lives together in bliss.
I searched 1,000 lifetimes for the one that would make you happiest. And you'll find it one day. Just without me.
Reagan has to make a difficult and heartbreaking decision as duty calls, and she realizes she can't be detached from her work. Meanwhile, unbeknownst to her, the Robes are brewing something really big and sinister for the future of Inside Job. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.